3-month-long legislative session is only a week away from being done for the year. We're going straight to the big story with today's 6 on Your Side.
The legislative session is winding down.
Lawmakers trying to kind of tie up loose ends so they can go home. Mike Sharp has details of what's left on the agenda from inside the Statehouse.
That's right. With a lot still on the docket and days running out, I caught up with two of the most powerful legislators at the Statehouse to find out what the next week is going to look like. Lawmakers at the Idaho Statehouse say they want to get their work done and get out of the building by Good Friday. But the biggest hurdle left to clear is the constitutional requirement of balancing the budget.
We do have a number of appropriation bills that are still in the House, some that are still in the Senate. They have to trade places and pass both bodies, and so those are the things we're concentrating on the most right now.
Senate Pro Tem Brent Hill is only half the equation. On the other side of the building, Speaker of the House Scott Bedke is working with House members to clear up any loose ends in their chamber as well.
If we want to be done by next Friday, we've got to buckle down and get it done. But I don't see any major obstacles at this point that should keep us from that goal.
Senator Hill tells me while there will be a lot of bills that didn't pass or even get heard by the end of the session, it's all part of the beauty of our state government system.
To be able to have the time to deliberate, to look at it, to get input from the public, and if we're rushing it through here right at the end, we often can make mistakes.
He says the only way lawmakers could hear all of the bills would be to have a year-round legislature, and he says that's something he doesn't think Idahoans would like very much.
To be able to go home, live by the same laws that everybody else has to get ourselves grounded again, and then come back in a new year and look at those things that are really important.
Speaker Bedke says he and a lot of other lawmakers will have plenty to do once they get back home.
I have a lot to do back home, and so the quicker we get out of session, the sooner I'll be able to start addressing some of those things.
Things that are still left to do? Well, the Senate and House will tackle some education issues in the next week, as well as attempt to pass a partial personal property tax repeal. Live in the studio, I'm Mike Sharp. Today's 6 on Your Side.